Good day, and today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite recipes, which is turmeric fried chicken. It's going to be cooked in my air fryer, and now I'm showing you I'm going to spray a little bit of oil on the aluminum sheet which I have lined up my air fryer basket. This is to avoid the sticking of the chicken to the aluminum foil, which is then hard to remove. This is 4 drumsticks, and make sure you have defrosted, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, and this is paprika ground for those who like a bit of spicy, and this is turmeric ground, which is turmeric powder. It's a very fragrant powder, and it's good for blood circulation. So basically, here we start with the chicken drumsticks, which we have defrosted. Make sure it's properly defrosted. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to dip the chicken drumstick into the turmeric powder, which I mixed with a little bit of salt, about a teaspoonful of salt and about a teaspoonful of sugar. This makes it less salty and it is better for the taste. So that's why I'm adding both these ingredients into the item. Okay, here are the chicken drumsticks, which I am now gonna cover with a little bit of the turmeric powder. I'm gonna coat it with the turmeric powder and the sugar and salt mixture. What I like is I'm trying to dip it in, but I think I will need to use my hand and cover the chicken drumsticks with the turmeric powder, because it will give you a more even coating than if you try and dip it into the powder itself. Now I'm rubbing the chicken drumstick with a little bit of the turmeric powder with a mixture of sugar and salt. You see, it becomes much better when you actually use your hand and coat it, because the mixture is then spread more evenly and it's not clumpy, and the taste is very much better once it's cooked. This is the second drumstick. I'm following with the third drumstick, same way, coating it with the turmeric powder. You see that is very even coating, and you can actually rub it over the chicken drumstick so that it's even and spread up properly, so that when it's cooked you can actually taste the turmeric powder and the chicken meat, and it's well blended together. This is the last and the fourth chicken drumstick. As normal, I will just coat it with the mixture of the turmeric powder, salt and sugar mixture. Coat it evenly, rub it, spread it, so that every part of the chicken thigh is properly coated with the turmeric powder and the sugar and salt. You can add the paprika if you want onto the chicken drumstick itself, rather than rub it in, because it may get on your hands and be a bit hot on your hands. Or if you want, you can use gloves and then you can actually use the mixture and rub it on. It's really up to your preference, whether you like to have a bit of spiciness or you just want to have it just with the turmeric powder. Some like it spicy, some like it just the normal way. I'm finishing up with the last drumstick, making sure that it's properly coated all over with the turmeric powder mixture. Otherwise you have patches of chicken thigh or drumstick where there's no turmeric powder. Now I'm going to move the 4 drumsticks into the basket of the air fryer, which has been lined with the aluminum foil and which I've sprayed with canola oil. Don't use the olive oil, especially the extra virgin, because it may have a low burning temperature and may change. Okay, so it's better to use canola oil or peanut oil. Okay, now I'm going to put it into the air fryer at the 4 chicken drumsticks which have been coated, and I'm going to set the temperature to 200 degrees, and I'm going to set it for about 10 minutes. Oops, 11 minutes, a bit fast. Go back down. Okay, 10 minutes. And we start. So as you can see, it is cooking now and it's counting down. That's the wonderful thing about the air fryer, which I found is neat, tidy, occupies a small space in your kitchen table or your kitchen, and it's actually very, very useful. Watch the time is going down to 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50. This sounds like a countdown for a rocket to fly off. It's 45, 44, 43, 42, 41. It's amazing. I mean, what modern technology can do with an air fryer, which you can look at the time and actually see what's going on, and you can plan how much time you need to do, and you can use the time at preparing the towel, so that when I take out the hot basket from the air fryer, I don't actually burn the table which is beneath the air fryer. It's coming down to 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, now I put it in. Again, I didn't show you the part where I actually took it out. I turned the chicken drumsticks around so that it can actually brown on both sides instead of just being brown on one side. So I put it in and I'm counting down again so that we have another 10 minutes of cooking. Now we watch the time go for 10 minutes. Now it's fast forward to 57 seconds, 56, 55, 54, and now it's all ready to be taken out, all cooked. Let's see. Oh wow, look at how beautiful it is. What I mentioned about browning on the both sides, a little bit sticky. That's why I said to put in a lot more oil and spray the oil on. You can see the oil from the turmeric and the chicken actually coming out. Actually, yes. Actually, you can see how beautiful the browning is. Wow. And you can smell the aroma of the turmeric powder. There it is on the plate, all ready for dinner. And have a good evening or morning